All right, shalom, shalom. Out here again on another Saturday, prophesy the destruction of this place and the uprising of the nation of Israel, man. Because we're going to come back as a people eventually, man. And it's real soon. This captivity is only but for a short time. The state of us currently in, this current state that we're in, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's only temporary. Right? The Lord's going to come back, he's going to destroy this place and deliver his elect and establish his kingdom on the planet Earth. But first and foremost, as prophets of old, man, have spoken these things, even from back in the day, man. Since the beginning, man, the prophets have always spoken of these things. And it's no different today. Everything's reincarnated. Right now we're in the time of the Acts. So, hey, the Lord gave us these prophecies, man. The Lord revealed these secrets unto us, man. So we come out here to give warning to our people. What warning? The Lord's coming to destroy this place, man. This place that we call Babylon the Great. It's going to destroy Israel. Israel's going to be built back up with precious stone. The habitation of the elect, man. Israel, really, the elect, the Israelites, all Israel. It's going to inhabit the whole planet Earth, man. We're going to inherit the fatness of the earth. We're going to inherit the whole earth. We're going to inherit the whole galaxies, man. According to the scriptures. But first and foremost, I like to all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Rakakadash, Yahweh, Rakakadash, Yahweh, Rakakadash, Rakakadash, Rakakadash. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone. Repeat salutations to your hopeful elect. No plus planet Earth, person is truth, and the spirit, sincerity, and the truth. Yeah, man, we're in that time, man. Got this article real quick. Really, I want to go back into Revelation 6, Lord will, the Spirit allow. Get into the third seal. Black horse, man. That's slavery, that yoke, man. Because we were enslaved, pretty much our entire existence as a nation, man. We became a nation in slavery, man. In Egypt, ancient Egypt. We grew as a nation. And then we had about, 40 years of sovereignty, under King David, under King Solomon. Roughly around that time, man. 40 years under David, or 80 years, 60, 80 years, some of that. I'll get the account, Lord will. But under King David, we wasn't in peace, we was at war, but we still were a sovereign nation. Then under King Solomon, because King David didn't conquer all the nations, right? And then, and then we was in that peace, the other 40 years, man, right? And that was pretty much it. We was in captivity, on and off. And we judge all the way up until this very day, man. We're lost people, man. Right? But now the Lord's gathering his elect. He's gathering that time, man. The Lord's gonna put that new covenant on us, right? So we're never gonna go off again, man. We're never gonna be it's never gonna rise up another nation to rise up against the cause of slavery again, man. We're gonna, put in captivity all these other nations, right? For 1,000 years. And after that, Esau is gonna be totally, destroyed. That nation and all these other nations are going to go off and do their thing, establish their own little lands, They're still going to have to pay tribute, to the nation of Israel. The nation of Israel is going to be the top nation on the planet Earth, man, real soon, man. So that's the day that we look forward to, man. That's why we hasten the day, come out here, man, teach these prophecies, watch as well as pray, watch for these prophecies to pass, because I got this article about Trump. It says that Trump is threatens to nuke Iran as he tries to break a blockade. So supposedly there's some ceasefire, everything's going on in Iran. It's hot right over the Middle East. It's a war, dies down a little bit, picks back up, makes weapons, but eventually it's going to break forth into an all-out war, right? It's going to be established World War III. Some say, third world comes quickly. Let me get that. So I can go over this whole chapter. Actually, I'd start 11 and 8. Revelation 11 and 8. and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Yeah, the dead bodies, man, are people being that spiritually dead state, walking around the valley. I get that, the dry bones, man. Our people are in a spiritually dead state. They don't know who they are, man. The truth's been out for years. Our people are still walking around confused. The majority of them. At the end of the day, they really don't care. Really, the Spirit of the Lord got them blocked. But that's what it means right here. The dead body shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. It's talking about America. This is an amalgamation of all those past kingdoms, coming together as one, reincarnated as one nation, right? That's why they call it Babylon the Great. Great confusion in this place. It's ancient Rome, ancient Babylon, all over again, all the philosophies, false gods, all the ways it goes from Sodom, homosexuality, Sodom, Egypt, captivity of the Israelites here in America, everything. That's why it's an amalgamation of all these old past kingdoms coming together, right? Babylon the Great, known as America, right? It says, and their dead body shall lie in the street of that great city. Our people are just spiritually dead out here. That's what that means, man. Not knowing who they are, not caring who they are, man. The Israelites, man. We get out here telling people, the greatest people on the planet Earth, they still don't care, man. The homeless people out here, especially out in California, people are just gone, man. Under these curses, they're dealing with these curses. Which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Yeah, our Lord was completely crossed out spiritually on the side, man. Right? He was crossed out. They put up Cesare Borgia, that white image of Christ. What was his name? Cesare Borgia family. Second son of Pope Alexander, man. Caesar Borgia. They put up his image, right? Said he was the Christ, the anointed Lord, man. When the scriptures give a clear description of who the Lord is, man. The revelation, man. They had skin like under brass, right? You can get that as it burned in the furnace. Revelation 1:12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. They represent the churches, right? In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. In the midst, in the middle of the churches out here, man. Right? And those churches are reincarnated today, right? And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed the garment down to the foot, and girt with the paps, the golden girdle. Talk about Yahushua, the Son of Man. Wore a garment down to, that's why we wear these garments. The border of blue and the fringes, right? Pay homage to, the ancient, prophets. That's why we come out here. But, you got the scoffers, say the men in dresses and all that. But that's okay, man. That's also prophecy. We have these scoffers in the last days, man. Clothed down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, man. White like wool, right? I mean, he had gray hairs, his whole head, and wisdom grays. He had all knowledge, man. He remembered his past reincarnations. He was the Lord. That's how he knew he was the Lord, man. Right? Say that there'll be no remembrance of former things, so we can't really remember our past lives. More than likely, Lord, probably most likely he knew his past life. He knew he was a Solomon, he knew he was Adam, he knew he was the Lord, man. Right? His head and his hairs were white like wool, man. So he had that woolly texture, man. And also in Daniel, clear description of the Lord. So if you don't think the scripture referring to wool-like texture, that will be in Daniel, where it clearly says of the pure wool. His hair is of the pure. He looked like his father. He looked like Yahweh. It's like he looked like your father. As white as snow, meaning, he had them gray hairs, man. Whole hair had this gray, man. He had all that wisdom gray, man. Full of understanding and knowledge. He was the son of the Most High, creator of all things, creator of heaven and earth. Right? He had all knowledge. His eyes were as a flame of fire, like red eyes. He drank it, He enjoyed a little bit of wine, He wasn't a drunkard, he wasn't no drunk, but he enjoyed sipping on some wine, man. Get nice, nothing wrong with doing that, in moderation, right? You don't want to become no alcoholic. You don't want to be dependent on it. Get you through the night, get you through the day, destroy your body too much. Right?
He didn't even play baseball.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as it had burned in a furnace. Okay, so people will say, oh, fine brass, that just means, he had a little bit of melanin. Brass is kind of light brown. But then it just said, as if it had burned in a furnace. So he was a dark man, dark-skinned man. Right? So he had hair like the pure wool, white as snow. And his feet was like unto brass, man, as if it had burned in the furnace. The rest of your body is gonna look like your feet. Your feet ain't gonna be one color, and your head another color, man. Your whole body is gonna resemble your, the whole, head brown, hands brown, feet brown, everything brown, man. His whole body, dark-skinned black man with woolly hair is what you'd be called a black man today. There's no such thing as black, Well, such thing as a black color, but no person walking around here black, man. There's different shades of brown, dark skin brown, light skin brown. Only Esau is void of color, that melanin. He has leprosy. I mean, there's no melanin in your system. Translucent skin. You see through the skin. There's no pigmentation. Every nation on the planet has pigmentation, right? Every nation, except for Esau. That's how you know. It's that mark of Cain that was put upon him, man. That's how you know who the devil is, man. That's how you know who the wicked is. That mark that the Lord put on him, man. It says, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. A very loud voice, man. On the streets, he lifted the voice like a trumpet, like the Lord. He had a very loud voice, right? Scripture say he's going to descend from heaven with a shout, Very loud, commanding voice of many waters, right? Look at that in Daniel. Our Lord was crucified here in this place, man. We gotta fight for the Lord, man. Push the truth of what the Lord actually looked like, man, who he was, man. We're in the end, we're at the time in the end, man. The truth has to be revealed, man. The son of perdition has to be revealed in this time, man. During the Renaissance period is when it really began, man. The rebirth, iconoclasm, man. They went around, destroyed all the images. Not all of them, it's a lot. They didn't destroy all of them, destroyed a whole lot of them. They deceived the whole planet Earth. Go over to Europe. You still got some images of prophets, men of the Lord, looking like black men, with so-called black men with afros, right? We weren't able to destroy all of them. Jake, he put them during the Byzantine Empire, man, like holy arm of the Roman Empire, because you had multiple black Roman emperors in Rome. It wasn't just Septimus Severus. You had multiple. Got a lot of them. Constantine the Great, Jake just went around putting up his image, He couldn't really destroy all of them. That's why all of the Sphinx, have the noses blown off. The reason why they did all that, man. Because, you wonder why how all these statues and these images have their noses blown off, man. Yeah, read Daniel. Daniel 7:9. Behold, oh wait, the Ancient of Days reigns. I beheld, Daniel 7:9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. Now that's just another name for the Most High Himself, Yahweh. You know, Father of spirits, right? Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Man, so you can't get past that one. The Father Himself, the Most High, Yahweh. His head is like pure wool, his hair. So he's a so-called black man, right? And people who die, you know, they see it. You know, you go before the Father, right? His throne's like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. Yeah, so yeah, you know, a lot going on in the spirit world, man. Apostle Paul said he couldn't put into words. It was unlawful for him to describe what he was seeing when he went up in the spirit world. He died, he got stoned, went up in the spirit world. Taught by Yahweh Shai personally. Couldn't put into words the things he was seeing, right? But the point being, the hair of his head like the pure wool, man. So he looked like most of them.
I like it, your Rasta.
What's up?
I like it, your trenzas.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like
you
it
already
too,
do
man.
or what?
What's up?
What is your religion?
The Bible, man. Christianity, or what we call Christianity, man.
Tell me something.
Tell me something. Well, the Lord is a so-called black
something.
man.
Huh?
The Lord, the one you call God, you call the so-called black man today. Just reading that out of Daniel.
Yeah.
So
Show me.
It's Daniel 7:9.
Mm-hmm.
It says, behold. Oh, shit. So this is the vision of the Most High, the one you call God, right? Ancient of Days.
Yeah.
It says, behold.
Oh.
It says, behold, till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. His garment was white as snow, so he wears like a white garment. The hair on his head like the pure wool. And his throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. That's a vision of the person you call God. You know, the Ancient of Days, Father of spirits. His name is Yahweh. But he had hair like mine.
Yeah.
You're Israelite too. And you know, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the people of God, man. The true Israelites that came out of Egypt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're an Israelite.
I know. They come from
The same people.
They mix the skies boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy, yeah. We're the same people, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord's coming back to deliver his people, man.
Yeah.
Out of
that's
America.
right.
You're not gonna be in this low state. Because right now we're under these curses, man. We're under these heavy curses. You know, we're at the bottom of the barrel in society. That's why Mexicans. You know,
Can I take a video for you?
Take a video? You take a video of the
See,
side.
when you I want to translate in my house.
Oh, here you go.
But
Yeah,
no, can I take a video for you?
a picture? Yeah, take a picture. You do what you want.
No,
But here.
video.
Video.
About the we talking pues.
Okay, yeah.
Sí. Aguanta, ¿verdad? Yeah.
So yeah, you know, Most High, what we would call so-called black man today. And he looked just like his son, like we just read in Revelation.
Yeah.
Revelation 1.
Show me. No, it's interesting. What we're talking about.
Yeah, very interesting. A lot of this knowledge was hidden. You know, they didn't bring this out in the churches, man. So yeah, this is Revelation 1:13. In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, like one unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. So yeah, the Lord, the one you call Jesus Christ, his real name is Yahweh Shai. You know, he wore a garment too, like this. His head and his hairs were like the pure, like wool, like we just read about in Daniel. As white as snow, he had gray hairs, white hairs, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. You know, he had red eyes. So that's a description of what you call Jesus Christ.
Okay, can I ask you something? The book of Enoch.
Enoch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You
I
think
don't.
you think is
I don't know. I haven't read that book. I don't get
it's
into
the
those
same
books.
thing that you taking?
So that book of Enoch is not the real book. You know, I only read King James version books, man. The Apocrypha, King James authorized books, and the Bible. All these different books, like the book of Enoch, the book of Yasher.
It's superior inteligencia superior.
You said it's superior?
Yeah, no. Okay. Egypt. I know.
Okay.
They are the three things.
Yeah. So,
Huh?
not sure I understand.
The triangle thing.
The triangle?
Yeah, no, it's not triangle. It's like square.
Square. What's a square?
The pyramids.
The pyramids. Oh yeah, the pyramids.
¿Cómo se dice? How I say?
Yeah, the pyramids.
Pyramid.
Yeah.
¿Cómo?
The Israelites built the pyramids. Talking about the pyramids over in Egypt.
No. I say because I don't say right. ¿Cómo se dice pyramid?
A pyramid. Yeah, pyramid.
Pyramid.
Yeah, pyramid.
With the end. Pyramid. Yeah. It's not triangle. It's triangle.
Yeah, it's built like a diamond.
But
built
they
up,
got 6 sides.
Yeah. The Israelites.
Like that, yeah.
Talking about this right here, right?
Yeah.
Talking about that, the pyramid.
Where was see that one?
Yeah. The Israelites built the pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah, down there in Mexico.
The people see it's a square.
A square.
One side, 2 sides.
Okay, it was a square. It was built up.
No. Like.
Okay. Yeah. Pyramids. There's pyramids down there in Mexico.
It's not 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not 4 sides.
4 sides. Okay.
No. It's that. They got more.
It lines up with the stars too, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It lines up with the stars.
The 3 things.
So you know, the pyramids are great technological advancement, you know, and the Israelites built those up. Israel built up the pyramids in Egypt. Yeah. You know, translations.
I know about it some.
Okay.
But I need it. ¿Cómo se dice? El hombre va a morir y nunca va a saber toda la verdad.
I don't know.
You understand?
No, I don't understand, man.
Translate it over there. Check it. Go to the Google Translate.
That's it?
El hombre va a morir sin saber toda la verdad.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
El hombre va a morir sin no saber toda la verdad.
Yeah, it's not translating.
Ahí sí ya tu lees.
Say it one more time. Say it clear.
No. I can text it. Can I text it? Hello.
Yeah, text.
Okay. Esa broma de
Yeah, you get right. It's my work, man.
caíste.
Gotta be careful out here, man.
I'm not like that was.
Hey, man, let me give you
I believe in God.
Okay, that's good. You should always believe. Always believe, man. Pray. Pray to the Lord, man. His name is Yahweh Shai. Pray to the Lord.
Him, ¿cómo se dice? no puedes verlo.
I will.
En
Yeah, Lord.
superior,
Superior. Lord is superior. Correct.
superior.
Superior. Superior. Yeah. He's coming back.
And the Bible say, if you sin, you die.
Yeah. You know, if you look upon him,
Because you're not perfect.
Right. You're right. Yeah. You look upon him, yeah, you'll
So-
die in this time, man.
So you die.
You'll die. But it's gonna come a time when we're gonna be able to look upon the Lord. You know?
Yeah,
It's gonna come a
that's why
time.
No, that's
Not
why
now.
no puedes verlo.
I don't know, man.
Y Dios le bendiga. ¿Tienes algo para mí?
Let me give you this, man. YouTube. Ever heard of YouTube?
Yeah.
The YouTube sites, man.
Okay.
Watch those videos if you want. Or throw it out or do whatever, man.
Alright,
Yeah, take one.
yeah.
We got Spanish camps too that can speak Spanish.
Oh, do you wanna? I'm not the best teacher there. So, is your channel?
Yeah, channels. Watch those videos. There's the Spanish channels too, man.
Yeah. Está bueno, pues. How I need to say? Great millstone?
Millstone. Yeah, great millstone.
Great millstone?
Teachers, the true prophets,
Yeah,
man. The teachers. You learn from them, man.
What's that? Bahasha.
In the name. That's the Most High's name.
¿Eso es lo que significa?
Yeah, in the name.
So this is the same?
This is his name, Yahushai. In the name Yahushai, what you call Jesus Christ.
So
That's his true name.
it was letters.
I mean,
It's the same day to this?
yeah, this is the Hebrew. The Hebrew.
Bahasha.
And this is the English. Bahashem
Yeah.
means in the name. That's the Hebrew. The ancient Hebrew.
Bahasham.
So when you pray,
En el nombre del Padre. Oh, yeah.
yeah, Yahweh, Bahashem,
De comba.
Yahweh Shai. Yahweh in
Viene.
the name Yahweh Shai.
Si vienes, bien.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you say, ay, Padre Celestial, they,
Yeah, man.
the God, pray.
Yeah, man. Yeah, watch these videos, man. You're an Israelite, man.
Hey, where is you vara? Tu bata. Hey, yo pensé que eres un
So this?
hindú.
You talking about this, the garment? Yes, ancient garments. That's what we wear to pay homage or to pay respects or to, what the ancient prophets used to wear. The
Yeah.
garments down to the foot. The prophets. That's what they
Yeah, I
wore.
understand.
Okay. Yeah, that's what they wore.
Está bueno, Moreno.
All right, man. Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, man. Hey, founded that language, man. But you have Spanish camps that speak Spanish. I mean, I don't know what he was saying. Could be sincere, could be talking shit. I don't know, but hey, it's what it is, man. Well, he took the pamphlet. Well, he get watch the videos, get edified, man. Come across some Spanish camps, break it down to where he can understand it, But yeah, he's going into the pyramids, talking about the pyramids and all that. Hey, yeah, people built up the pyramids in slavery. It was the Israelites. Even unto this very day, Esau can't really replicate how to build those pyramids up. Man. There's a whole lot of knowledge coming to us, man. When the Lord returns, there's a whole lot of knowledge. Right? Yeah, it's going back. Let me go back to Danielle 7 and 9. Give him the description of the Lord. There's the pure gold. So yeah, how should I look like his father? I want to get that. John 14:9. Yeah, John 14:9. And Yahushua said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me hath seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father? So you've seen the Lord, you've seen the Father, man. He looks like his Father. He looks like Yahweh himself, man. The Lord said, blessed are they that have seen, or blessed are they that believe and have not seen. Right? Let's go back to Revelation. Back in Revelation 11 and 9. And they, the people, I'm going to start 8 again. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, talking about America, where also our Lord was crucified. Yeah, so we got a clear description, a clear breakdown of what the Lord actually looked like. So the Lord was crucified spiritually on the side. You know, with that image, right? And they of the people and kindred and tongue and nation shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to put in graves. Yeah, and all the people, kindred and tongue shall see their dead bodies. Yeah, people seeing us in this low state that we're in, man. Right? 3 days and a half, 350 years, roughly, man. 1619, since the first slave ships touched down, all the way up until now, roughly around 1969, 1970, when Albert Bivens came on the scene and really pushed his word, man. They shall suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves, man, a covering. Put a dead body in a grave represents the covering, the nationality, the tribes. People didn't tell us who we were. Esau has the records. They didn't tell us that our line goes back to Israel, man. We're talking about how we are, Africans and all that. Right? So they didn't suffer to put our bodies in graves. What do you do with a dead body? You put it in the grave. What? To cover it. So we didn't have that covering, man. The Lord's coming back to break that covering cast over all the people, man. So all the nations are the ones that call themselves Asians today, or Moab, Ammon. They're going to go back to calling that. The ones that call themselves Arabs, they're going to go back to call it Ishmael. Esau's going to go back to be called Edomites. Tribes are going to be going back to call the respective tribes. Issachar, he's going to be known as an Issacharite if he's of the tribe. If he's a Mexican, it could be Guatemalan. I don't really know. Black Americans are going to go back to be called Judah, probably Judah. I know foundational Black American. Lord's going to destroy that covering cast. We're going to go back to our true nationality, our true biblical nationality. They shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. They didn't cover us. They didn't tell us who we are, man. We have no knowledge. Even if to this very day you go to places like Africa, I remember some guy telling us about that. They know who the Israelites are. Or in Africa, different areas over there. They know who the real Israelites are. They're the ones who took part in selling us, man. They have the true history. They understand the true history, right? And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one another. Yeah, sending gifts, sending slaves, man. Selling us as slaves, man. Sending gifts, rejoicing over our downfall, man. Sending gifts, as slavery, man. Selling us as gifts. Because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. Yeah, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. After 3 days and a half, 350 years, the spirit of life entered into them. The breath of life, the understanding. of this truth, man. Enter into it. And after those 3 days and a half, after that 350 years, man, we come out of that state, from Albert Bivens, 1969 through 70. Came out of that dead state. The men that he's gathering, that is, right? And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them, which saw, great fear, man. It's striking great fear. And these elites, really only the elites understand it, man. I don't know, these other nations, man. They know what we're talking about, right? That's why they shut down the channels, whatnot. They try to bribe off certain camps, certain people, come up with you with a bag of money, telling you, hey, teach this, don't teach the name. I'll give you $1 million, give you $3 million. Some people, they take that deal, man. There are guys up there that will take that janky deal, man. Yeah, stood upon their feet, great fear fell apart. Yeah, precept is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. This is a bold thing you're doing, man. Coming out, chanting down, the destruction of this place, man. Bringing down Esau's power structure. Speaking out against Esau's power structure. That's what the Lord told us to do, man. Before the face of such as have afflicted him. Before the faces of such, man. All these people, man. Esau, man. And made no account of his labors. There was no credit for any of the things. Jake built up this country, man. All the great inventions came from Jake. Jake's the former of all things, man. Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Like that guy that was just up here, man. Like he just came off a construction job, man. All that cement all on him, typical, Issachar look, hard working. Just came off a construction job, whatever. Possible drink, made no account of his labors. Jake built up this place, man. All the great inventions came out of Jake. Jake doesn't get that credit, man. All of the patents were stolen. All the great cities, great communities, neighborhoods that Jake built, burned down, destroyed, flooded out. Oscarville, out down there in Georgia. People ran out of that town, man. And then they flooded it out. Now known as Lake Lanier, a tourist attraction. A lot of mysterious towns. It's got a lot of relics, buildings, dead bodies. Are at the bottom of that lake. They say that place is cursed, man. A lot of mysterious deaths happen over there in Lake Lanier. Right? And you have what they call Black Wall Street, Greenwood, Oklahoma. Ran up out of that. The U.S. military dropped bombs on that place. Right? Because Jake was doing good. So-called black man was doing good. Had a lot of wealthy people in that town. Right? So this country couldn't handle it, so he bombed it out. Seneca Village, up there in New York, now known as Central Park. Thriving black community. So Jake was ran out. The black man was ran out of that area. Man. Took it over, turned it into Central Park. A lot of thriving black neighborhoods, man, in this country that were destroyed. That goes into, they made no account of his labor, man. That goes under them curses, man. Jake is at the bottom right, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. Yeah, coming out here in great boldness. Pushing this truth, man. This truth makes people uncomfortable. Right? They don't want to hear it. Before the face of such as have afflicted him, man, and made no account of his labors. There's no credit in this place, man. And when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Just like we read, in Revelation. When they see it, they'll be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. so far beyond all we'll look for is strangers, and Lord's preparing people for that salvation. Man. Just now the government released, a lot of so-called classified information on the chariots. For whatever reason, don't know why they're doing it, Prepared, I don't know, maybe for that Project Bluebeam, the Bluebeam Project, whatever, I don't know, who knows. It's on the chariots are, in the news right now, the UFOs, getting people used to it. I don't know if the Lord is doing it, getting people used to it, but hey, that's all part of the strangeness of his salvation, man. The whole sky is going to be covered with them UFOs, man, chariots. What Esau calls UFOs. We know them as the chariots of Israel. The angels are flying around those things, man. So-called black men, too, man. Like this of a man. Scriptures describe the angels, man. Samson's mother said the countenance of the angel that visited her had a very terrible countenance. Those some black men up there, man. Brothers, man. Angels. Messengers. Flying those ships, flying those UFOs. We're not some little green men, with tentacles, man. Right? And they shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, man, because it's going to be a strange thing. That's something that's never been seen before. Actually, let me look at that word strange, man. Star Trek has a saying, the strange new worlds, man. I'm etymology of that word strange. Yeah, strange means from elsewhere, foreign, of another country, unknown, unfamiliar, not belonging to the place where found. It's unfamiliar, unknown, remote, foreign, alien, unusual, unfamiliar, curious, inhospitable, distant, estranged, separated. That's the adjective of the word strange in the etymology online dictionary. It means unfamiliar, unknown, right? Unfamiliar, unknown, remote. So that's the strangeness of his salvation. This salvation is going to be unknown. It's going to be unfamiliar. No one, getting beamed up into a chariot, man. The whole world's going to see it. It's the first time that's ever happened on a wide scale. How Shai, he got, beamed up into heaven on a chariot. Elijah, got beamed up. So it's happened before. But on a wide scale, the whole planet Earth is going to see it. 144,000, 1/3, the elect, 1/3 getting beamed up. Chariots, man. That's unfamiliar, that's unknown, it's never been seen before. The strangeness of the salvation, right? Yeah, not belonging to the place. These chariots don't belong, man, to this place, America, man. They're another dimensional, vehicles, man. Not Esau's vehicles. Esau didn't create those things, man. They're spiritual things, belonging to a place, not belonging, Yeah, we don't belong to this place here in America, man. The strangeness of our salvation, the elect salvation. We don't belong here to America, not foundational to America. America's going to be destroyed. We don't belong to this place, right? Not belonging to the place we're found. So we're strange, right? Israelites, we're strange to this place. We're not foundational to this place. We're strange to this place. We don't belong here, but we're found. We're here, as prisoners of war. We're here to serve out slavery. We're here to serve out our captivity. It's temporary, right? It's temporary, man. It's been hundreds of years. Even more for the Northern Kingdom. Yeah, the Northern Kingdom came over here a long ass time ago after the Assyrian captivity. But this isn't their place. They came out here to serve judgment, man. Too. The Lord came over here to visit them, man. Other people that are not of this fold, so the Lord came over here to teach them too, man. So he's gonna come back and deliver them and bring them back to the place, man. America's gonna be destroyed, man. Right? Yeah, that's it on that. Back in Wisdom Solomon 5:2. When they see it, there shall be trouble with terrible fear. Terrible fear is falling upon these elites, these people that see this, man. Because they know their time is at an end. He knows he has but a short time. This is prophesied. They're going to wake up in the last days, man. I just read it. That's 3 days and a half, man. The dead body shall come out of that dead state. The elect that is, man. That's prophecy. Now we're at the end, man. Right? It shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, the unfamiliar ways of his salvation, unfamiliar, unknown, what's known now, right? In the scriptures. So far beyond all that they looked for, unfamiliar, I mean, they never seen it before, man. We never experienced it. We never experienced seeing that, man. We never seen people fall out of planes. We never seen planes fall out of the sky. We ain't never seen people getting raised up into a ship, man. Right? And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, saying within themselves, right? This is he whom we said sometimes in derision, proverb of reproach. Right? So that's why this truth makes people uncomfortable, man. Because they're uncomfortable seeing the black man at the bottom, you know? Look at amongst the tribes, man, that hatred. The 2/3 of our people, man. The other nations, they got comfortable seeing, you know, getting that revenge on us, man. Let's cut them off from being a nation. Right? So this truth makes people uncomfortable. Hearing what the Lord is going to do. Hearing the Lord, the so-called black man. Most people don't like to hear that, man. Because these are the people whom we sometimes had in derision. How was he numbered amongst the saints? Oh man, how was shy? He's the soul. Oh man. All the people that dropped dead. What's that dude's name? Guy that got a shot not too long ago, assassinated. Charlie Kirk, man. He was racist as hell, man. Blamed black men for everything. Had a problem, man. The so-called black man. He had a problem. He had a straight up problem. Right? But now he's in the spirit world. He's going before the Heavenly Father and the Son. See, hey, man. This truth is, hey, you know. Blaming black men for everything, man. It's nothing to do with shit. Like that town that burned down in Texas. What was it called? It was like a summer camp for kids. It was like a big wildfire that went through there. He blamed it on a black fire chief that's in a whole nother county, man. But hey, that's how it is, man. Yeah, that hatred. There's that hatred in the hearts that these other nations have for hey, that's that enmity the Lord put, you know, in our spirits. Esau's spirit, you know? The Israelites are supposed to have that hatred too. But we're, you know, we have to go to them for the one of all things. So Jake develops that what is it? You know, that love for his oppressor, you know? He has to go to him for the one of all things, man. The black woman wants to be with him. He's on top. The Latino woman wants to be with him. You know? He's the ruling guy on the planet. Yeah, the point I was trying to make, let me read that again. Wisdom of Solomon 5:3. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this is he whom we sometimes had in derision, a proverb of reproach. Yeah, you know. It's gonna be a day of reckoning, man. The day of reckoning is gonna come. You know? everybody hates the black man out here, but hey, you realize the creator of heaven and earth is a black man, right? Israelites, you know, are the saints. Mexicans are the saints. Brazilians, the Native Americans are the saints, right? We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. You know, he ain't get no honor on the side when he died, right? How was he numbered among the children of the Most High and his lot among the saints? How was he numbered? No. Like, you know, look at Jesus Christ. This is who we thought the Lord was. Jesus Christ. Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us. Yeah, we erred from the way of truth, man. You weren't given the truth, man. These Amalekites, those who call themselves Jews, man, the forefathers inherited lies, man. Got these guys walking around with their little yarmulkes and all that. Yeah, they really believe that, you know, they're the Israelites, the people. They've been passed down, you know, the lies. Forefathers inherited lies. You got guys out there really believe it. But they're going to come to the understanding that they have erred from the way of truth. Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us. The sun of righteousness rose not upon us. Yeah. You're gonna know the truth. The heathen shall know, right? The real truth. The light is gonna shine, man. Truth is gonna shine forth. Get that. Because they have that hatred. Let me get that real quick, man. They have that perpetual hatred. No. People believe in the system, you know. This place is going to be destroyed. The Lord said not to raise up a king of another nation over you, right? Asked me if I was registered to vote. I'm like, no, I don't take part in that. The Lord said not to raise up a king of another nation above you, man. Right? None of these politicians are for this place. None of them. They all work together. Democrats, Republicans. You know, they don't care, man. Right? Even if it is one of your people that are running for office, politician, man, they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about this place, man. They're gonna do what they do, man. They're gonna do what they told to do. The Mayor Karen Bass, when she's running again, I think she's an Israelite, so-called black woman, you know, running for office again. What the hell does she do, man? Homelessness is through the effing roof, man. Governors, man. Gavin Newsom out here in California, man, just completely destroyed this place, man. California was always destroyed, man. When I moved out here, 01, you could get like a studio apartment. I think I paid like $500 when I first. They shot up the rent. It was like a moving special. I paid $545 for a studio apartment. Not too bad, you know. Shot up to about $700, and they increase it like $50 every year, man. Now you can't get in a studio apartment for under $1,200 for a studio. $1,200. And that's the last time I checked a couple years ago. Who knows how it is now? And that's out here in the working class area. Van Nuys, North Hollywood. That's where you come when you ain't got no money. So rent is through the roof. Homelessness is through the roof out here in California. They don't give a damn, man. Gas prices, you know. They say that's because of what's going on in the Middle East. So they raised up the gas prices. And when the gas was $4, $5 out here, they didn't bring that shit back down to $3. That shit stayed up. When no war was going on. So they raise it up and they keep it at that price. Right? Gas is always higher out here than anywhere else on the planet, man. Anywhere else in America. Homelessness, man. Everywhere you go. Tent city. Park where I do videos sometimes, man. It's a complete tent city. Damn near under every underpass. Somebody living over there. Extreme poverty out here, man. These politicians are all working together, man. They ain't doing shit. Vote for what? Vote for a president, man. You don't have no control over that. How come presidents aren't elected by the popular vote? They have this thing called the electoral college that determines the winning person. Shouldn't it be the popular vote? You come up with this electoral college, this confusing ass system, man. Where people are for this place, man. Walking around, trying to gather signatures, mail in votes, electronic ballots. That'd be crazy if you believe your vote's gonna get counted, man. I stopped believing in that shit back in when Baby Bush got reelected, man. Way back in the day. I knew that. I was like, okay, this is fake. How the fuck did George Baby Bush get reelected? Real quick. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword at the time of their calamity, at the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, this man doesn't hate blood, man. He doesn't hate blood. He's quick to drop a bomb, man. I've been wanting to get this article. It's threatening the nuke with a big glow. I'll get the article. But yeah, this man doesn't hate blood. He has that perpetual hatred for it. As long as these other nations, man, they say, come, they're confederate against them. Come, let us cut them off from the nation, man. All these people hate you. It's like we was reading in Wisdom of Solomon, man. It says, whom we have sometimes a proverb in derision and a proverb of reproach. You know, we fools accounting his life madness, and his end be without honor. How was he numbered amongst children of the Most High, and his lot among the saints? Therefore, we have erred from the way of truth. Yeah, erred from the way of truth, man. You thought we was a bunch of like niggers and spicks, bottom of the barrel, didn't contribute nothing to society, even though everything that we contribute was stolen or destroyed. Always had to start at a hole, you know. Everybody hates you, including your own damn women, you know. Your own families. You don't have control over your family. You don't have control over your kids. We're pretty damn strong people, man. Especially the Judite, man. Especially the so-called black man. We're strong people, man. We go through, and Jake still has that smile on his face, man. Every time you see Jake, he's laughing, you know. Always want to crack jokes. Yeah, back in Wisdom of Solomon, we just read that. Verse 6. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 6. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. Yeah, you didn't understand righteousness. You understand the truth. You erred from the way of truth. Your forefathers inherited lies, man. Right? We wearied ourselves. Yeah, iconoclasm. Right? You saw these images, these white images, and you thought they were the people of God. They're not. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. Yeah, we have not known the way of the Lord, but they're gonna know. They're gonna know. Let me get that. They're gonna know. Let me find it. There we go. Yeah, it's Ezekiel 39, 21. And I'll set my glory among the heathen. And all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed in my hand that I have laid upon them. So after that salvation, the Lord's going to lay his hand, on these heathens, put them in slavery, put them in captivity, man. It's like, so the house of Israel shall know that I, Lord, their power from that day forward. Yeah, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord, their power. Yeah, there can be no confusion. We're going to know who the Lord is, even Israelites. Jakes, the whole world, man. Heathen and Jake. The heathens and Israel, man. They're going to know who the Lord is, man. It's going to be truth. Truth is going to reign across the whole planet Earth, man. Who the Lord is, Yahweh Shai. You're going to know his name. Right? And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. You're going to know that we was at the bottom because of what we did. Really, because it was, it's the plan of the Most High, the Lord, But we went into captivity for our iniquity, man. Not because you're smarter than us, not because you're stronger than us, not because we're inferior, not because we have these low IQs, right? But because of our iniquity, we went off. This is our punishment, man. Right? And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore, I hid my face from them. Yeah. Therefore, the Lord hid his face from us. The Lord, turned his back on us temporarily and let you heathens do what you did, man. Going back to the book of Judges, man. The Lord raised up a judge to get us out of that captivity. This time around, he's going to send his son, Yahweh Shai. He's the deliverer. That prophecy is going to come true. And he's going to deliver his people, his elect, only his elect this time. The 144,000 and 1/3, man. They're going to be delivered. He says, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore I hid my face from them and gave them unto the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword, man. So the heathen are going to understand that. There ain't going to be no, these niggers, a proverb of reproach. They're just the bottom barrel people. There's a scum of the earth. No, bro. They're going to understand, man. That light is going to shine in the kingdom of heaven. They're going to understand, hey, we fucked them up because the Lord was using us to fuck them up. Doing the slavery because they went off. And now they're back on top. And now we're in slavery. But the heathen going to go into slavery, man. All these nations are going to go into slavery under the Israelites. Why? Because they all played a part in our downfall, man. Verse 24, according to their uncleanliness And according to their transgressions, have I done unto them, and hid my face from them. Yeah, according to our transgressions, our cleanse, our BS, The Lord hid his face from us, man. And that's what the scripture's talking about. They're gonna understand why. They're gonna understand why they're enslaved. They're catching that whip. They're seeing the best of their women with the Israelite women. Best heathen women, prettiest heathen women, begging to be with a man of the Lord. Just like the best of our women, begging to be with Esau. Putting blonde weaves in their hair. They want to look like the white woman. Ghetto gaggers, no shame. Black women being ghetto gaggers. They're gonna understand, They'll be in the pits, in the shacks, in the pits, working, sun up to sundown. Can't see to can't see. Building up the kingdom of heaven. Scriptures say, some of the strangers are gonna build up thy walls, man. We're not gonna do it. Mining for those gemstones. Kingdom of heaven's gonna be built up with gemstones, man. I got this article, man. They found a big ass ruby down there in Miramar, man. A big old freaking ruby, man. We'll do video on that, man. The kingdom is gonna be built up with them rubies, emeralds, diamonds, pearls, precious jewels, precious gemstones, man. The gemstone I'm gonna go up to, man, pretty soon, Lord will. It's Gem Fair. Lord will, man. See some real good gemstones. Maybe buy a couple of them, man. But that's what the heathen are gonna do. Building up our kingdom, man. It's like we built up their kingdom. Gave into the hand of our enemies, man. Let me get that in Psalms. So all these nations were confederate against us. Yeah, Psalms 83:1. Keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace, and be not still. Oh, Yahweh, man. Yeah, be not still, man. Hold not thy peace, man. Right? For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They that hate thee have lifted up the head, man. All these people out here hate us, man. Including our own people, man. Curses, man. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Yeah, okay, cut them. They almost succeeded in that. Damn near almost succeeded, man. Just come, let us cut them off from being a nation, man. But if it wasn't for the remnant, right? If it wasn't for the remnant, right? The Lord has his 7,000 men that he has preserved. He has not bowed down to Baal, man. His elect. Right? He's gathering these last days, right? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Yeah, they have come together, man. Confederate. Tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Africans, and the Arabs, the Asians, Esau, so-called white man, they all got together, man. Gabal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, inhabitants of Tyre. Asher is also joined with them. They're hoping the children of Lot. So yeah, man, they all are confederate against them. So eventually, but all of them are going to understand, just like we read Ezekiel 38. we're all gonna understand, the Lord, messed us up because of what we did, not because of what they did. Ultimately, it was the Lord that took the name from us, man. And He's giving it back now. We're at a time where the Lord's giving back His name to His people, man. But our people, 2/3 of our people aren't hearing it. So they have to get it right on the next side, man. They have to get it right, Eventually all Israel's gonna be saved, But they're gonna have to feel that fire. They have to feel that death, that destruction, man. They have to feel that punishment, 2/3 of our people, man. Looking at niggas with spics, they just refuse to get right. They refuse to repent, ultimately, man. Let's see, man. Shit, let me go back to wrap it up. Back to Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life of the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. A great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, "Come up hither." I said, getting beamed up, man. That salvation, the strangeness of that strange salvation, and that unknown, unfamiliar salvation. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, man. They ascended up into heaven in a cloud. So I'm talking about that UFO, man. It's talking about the chariots of Israel, man. But Esau calls UFOs. The scriptures refer to them as a cloud, pillar of fire, star. And the wise men, when Yahushua was born, the wise men followed a star. The scripture said the star came to them, and they followed the star to where the baby was, Yahushua. He set it up into heaven in a cloud, and the enemies beheld them. Yeah, we just read the account in Wisdom of Solomon. These are the saints, these niggas? Looking up? They were astonished by it. They're gonna be astonished. The enemies beheld them. I mean, the enemies are looking upon them, going up. That strange salvation. And they erred from the way of truth in that moment. In the same hour, there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. The remnant were frightened, and they gave glory to the power of heaven. Right? That same hour was a great earthquake. Yeah. So right as the elect's getting beamed up, the elect's in 1/3 getting beamed up, the missile's gonna come falling down, man. The stars of heaven are going to come falling. The scripture, the stars of heaven. Talking about the nuclear missiles going to rain down and destroy this place, America. It's going to cause a great earthquake. The earth is going to rock to and fro like a drunkard, man. A great earthquake. And the 10th part of the city fell. America's broken up into 10 portions, man. Maine, California, right? Zip codes. Broken up into different zip codes. Over there, the East Coast, it starts your zip code starts at 0. Here in California, West Coast, they start at 9. So it's broken up in 10 different sections, man. Zip codes, man. Also, they say 10 FEMA regions. 10 different FEMA regions, right? So that means that that's the 10th part of the city fell, complete, land of America, complete landmass. It's going to completely fall and be destroyed. And in the earthquake were slain of men, 7,000, a complete number of men. Whoever's standing on the soils of America is going to be destroyed, man. Killed in that nuclear fire. And the remnant were frightened. And the remnant, ones that are delivered, they're going to be scared. They're giving that chariot looking down. They're going to be scared. But also going to get glory, the power of heaven, man. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Man. Second woe is past. The woe means destruction or war. The second woe is past. World War II is gone. Man. Came and went. The third world war is coming quickly. Yeah, no, that's the article. Get this article real quick, man. Trump says it's out of the New Republic. The New Republic, titled Trump Threatens to Nuke Iran as he tries to break blockade. This was published a day ago, 23 hours ago. President Trump threatened to drop a nuclear bomb on Iran if it didn't sign an agreement with the U.S., the United States. While speaking to the press outside of the White House on Thursday, Trump was asked if the ceasefire was still on despite the recent exchange of fire in the Strait of Hormuz. So they're fighting over that Strait of Hormuz, man. You know, that area of water that connects the entire planet, as far as oil resources, different goods and services. That's how they ship these goods out. So one part of the world is Panama Canal. It connects the world, man. They ship things from the world, different trade, you know. That's what makes the earth go round, man. That trading with different countries, man. Bartering, trading goods and services. Panama Canal is one of them. The Strait of Hormuz is another. The Iranians control it, man. So that's what that war is really, that's all that's about. The U.S. and Iran traded attacks, with Iran reportedly attacking 3 U.S. warships with missiles, drones, and small boats, and the U.S. bombing an Iranian oil tanker and other targets in the coastal areas of Bandar Kamar, Sharif, and Shem Island. Trump said the ceasefire is still in place, but then went on a disturbing attack. And quoting Trump, says, "They trifled with us today, we blew them away. They trifled, I call that a trifle. I'll let you know when there's no cease. You won't have to know if there's no ceasefire. You're gonna have to know. We're just gonna have to look at one big globe." He said, "You're just gonna have to look at one big globe coming out of Iran, and they better sign their agreement fast." Woo! There's gonna be one big globe coming out of Iran. Destruction of America. World War III is coming. Iran. You know what's going on in Iran? It's gonna blow up on a wider scale. But that was the point, man. He said, "You're gonna have to look at one big globe coming out of Iran, man." So yeah, they're talking, man. Hey, war drums beating, man. We're close to that nuclear destruction, as it is prophesied in the scriptures, right? But yeah, I'll wrap it up there. That one big globe, man. Brightness of the Lord is coming, man. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. The scriptures say, man, the day will come that shall burn as an oven. That big glow. Look at that. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. In the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts. It shall leave them neither root nor branch. Yeah, the day that's coming that's going to burn as an oven, man. Trump just said it's going to be a big globe that's going to come out of Iran, man. So if you nuke Iran, hey, that's going to get everybody else involved, man. Russia is going to be that guard unto Iran, as the scriptures say. That's part of the prophecy, that Russia is going to get involved, right? To protect their interest. So it's going to blow, Lord will, man. It's going to blow up, man. You don't know the exact time and date. Maybe it may cool down. You don't know. So all the prophecies have to come to pass. You still have that time of Jacob's trouble that's coming. And you still got hour of temptation. And Michael has to get pushed. But that All praises. No, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai. All praises. Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Kwam Yashal, Shalom.